Hello everyone and welcome to another stream of Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Pretty much picking up where we left off, though, oh yeah, and this is Barracuda, hi. My co-host is sleeping under my desk. Maybe he'll say hi later. But yeah, so we're just picking up where we left off last time. Except maybe it would be a good idea to complete the quest. No, I don't think it was that one. Because it seems like we're supposed to have a paraglider, right? Yeah, a paraglider. And we just don't. What happens if I do this? Yeah, yeah, that looks like that's about right. Oh, oh no. Oh no, my dog just let one loose. Really? Really, buddy? Oh, that's horrible. Oh, Impa did say there was something here. Though, let's go back here. Because I feel like if we do that one quest at the castle, that's where we'll get the glider. Oh, you can just throw stuff at choo-choos and they blow up? I've always gone melee combat with them. Oh, well I never knew that they would, don't mind me. Boulder Hammer. They're all good. Now, if I remember correctly... Yeah, we were supposed to do something behind this gate. Jeez, this place really has very nasty storms. Well, that gate really. That was world's best gate, let me tell you. Anyway, guess we're going up this way. I vaguely remember being assaulted by guardians the last time I came up here.
Whoa? Ah!
Hey Fluff, how goes it? Okay, Shars, I'll go get that permission. I mean, it goes pretty well. Just got a birthday in the family coming up, so I went out and got gifts and stuff like that.
Ah.
Who are you? Man, they're very desperate to find soldiers. And who are you?
Oh.
I love that helmet. This guy literally just decided he was gonna do something with his life, put a pot on his head, and went out to go fight the world.
Oh.
I love that guy. That is, yeah, I don't know about the chasm yet. I know that there's like a whole underground part of this game. I just don't know about it yet. Yeah, I mean, it's not... Ooh, that is pretty far down. They did this on purpose, I feel. There's no one here. Oh, how about you? Oh. Yeah, I've been wondering why all the weapons were rusted. Oh, that's not good. So, how do we... Alright. I wonder how we strengthen them. Oh, yeah, the, damage on this stuff is not good. Okay, well, we're gonna get rid of Fan Guster. I forgot whatever reason I cannot get rid of Fan Guster. There we go. Give me that, spear. And you know what, why not? Alright, what else is here? I got distracted by weapons. And I see how this is gonna go. They're trying to keep us out with that gate. No, they're not doing that. I was hoping that would fall the other way. You know. Well, this should be pretty easy. Yeah, they weren't gonna keep me out with that. You know what? Just in case, we are going to... What? No, no, no. This is mine. See? Mine. I'm taking it with me. Who are you, good sir? Oh, this is Haas. Yep. Don't worry. I'm here now. Yep. I have done 150 squats today, and I am ready to climb some walls. You know, Princess Zelda spends a lot of her life as a ball of light. What do you think, Fluff? How would life as a ball of light be? Hey, yeah, sure. I'll go talk to Buddha. And I almost launched myself. I keep forgetting that I don't have the sailcloth. Yeah, I like food too. Nothing makes me happy like eating small defenseless animals. I especially like chicken and fish. But you know, nothing quite tastes as good as when you can just give it a good clubbing and eat it. Come here. I didn't notice you a moment ago. I would have clubbed you. It would have been a funny joke. Oh well. Yeah, I did talk to him. Okay, he'll get... Oh, what was it? I don't eat deep fried food that often, but I do like it. Speaking of deep fried... Oh, the cart hammer missed. That's right. Yeah, there we go. The whole fish. And nothing but the fish. I will not be satisfied unless it is the whole fish. No, those rocks are a trap. I took one of those rocks and did the rock thing not that long ago, and it just killed me. Uh... Huh. Oh, it's the sun people. Yeah, I remember these people from the first game. Remember they had that whole village? Hmm. Huh. Wow, he's become a big deal since the first game, when he was grifting on us for labor. Huh. I feel like this is something I can do something with. Why don't I try this? Will that work? Okay, that didn't quite work. That sounds interesting though with the fish. Then again, I am a very big fish person, so not literally a fish person, but you know. I'm a person who very much so likes fish. Kind of wish I was a fish person though. Here for you even when wet. That sounds slightly wrong. Yeah, well I like food a lot too. Oh, well that kind of worked. Yeah, that would work. Yes, it worked. I like that. And yeah, I'm always interested in hearing about fish and fish dishes. Ooh, that's more than I make in real life. Um, uh, excuse me, sir. I'm not sure I want your sleepover ticket. I just met you, alright? And we're both adults here. That is creepy. Like, you just help some guy out once, and they're like, hey, you want a sleepover? Here's a sleepover ticket. Don't spend it all in one place. Alright, buddy. Ah, that's creepy. Here we go again. I found something to build. Yeah, well, I mean, if you look at my name, though, Barracuda is both a fish and a bear reference. You know, I gotta say, I don't know why I'm making anything. I have no way to move this. Maybe I should stop before I get too into building something I can't do anything with. Ooh, we can't move quickly. I need to get a horse at some point. Ooh. Pose. Bears. Huh. Alright, I won't touch it. Maybe. Okay, Fluff. Huh. Uh-huh. I wouldn't crack too hard. I've been told that the clothing is very expensive, though.
Yeah. Check it.
Check it. I like those too. Alright, so, soldier. Well, actually, maybe we should consider getting the clothing. We'll get everything at some point anyway, so... So how much is it? Ooh, that's expensive.
Oi. Oh. Ah.
Okay, what can I sell you? Yeah. Yeah. I can always get more. I don't really have a lot of anything, do I?
Ah.
Alright, well...
Oh. Ah.
What else do you have? Oh, arrows. Apples. So I can't buy the tunic. I can buy the hood. Let's get the pants.
Oh. Ah.
Alright. Well, that kind of works. Why not? It's a little extra armor. Alright. That means these are, like, legitimate towers, though.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. You said that's not quite it just a moment ago. Are you sure the last time you were running experiments on people, you turned yourself into a child?
Hey. Hey.
It kind of looks like they might have repurposed old Guardians. So it's like a flare launcher. Okay, what did that do?
Ah. Aha.
Okay.
Mhm.
Would have been more impressive if you'd already added all the towers you built to the Puda pad. Oh, welcome back, Fluff. How goes it?
Aha. Hmm.
I know I said this last time, but let me tell you, since the last game, Puda be looking pretty fine. What begins? What happened? All I'm saying is, damn, Puda be looking fine.
Ah. Mhm.
Other than that, I don't know what you're talking about. This is sounding.
Aha.
This is sounding not so
Yeah.
great. I have a bad feeling of what this is going to entail. Oh no, I've seen enough anime to know where this goes. Oh no, never mind. I said nothing. Oh no, this is what I thought was going to happen. So they literally just shot you out of the cannon. I had a feeling that's where this was going to go. Yeah, you know, let's go look at our phone while we're falling through the sky. What could possibly go wrong? But wait, I want to look at my phone again. Ah, yes. I love how I mean, that's why I went back to do the main mission, because I was trying to do the Impa mission yesterday, and Impa's like, oh, just jump down with your paraglider. And I'm like, Impa, I don't have a paraglider, Impa. You need to bring me down from the hot air balloon. I have no way of not dying. So as you can imagine, that did not end well. What was that? Oh, there's a lot of shrines around here. gonna boop that shrine so I don't forget it. I'm gonna go to that shrine. There's another shrine over there. Man, I really dropped in a convenient field. So what's going on over here? Nope, you didn't see anything. Well, that worked. Okay, guys. Time to get Minecrafted. Well, that didn't work. You don't got any weapons, do you? Well, that worked. Wait, I didn't notice in the heat. Did I just lose my minecart? Oh, that makes me sad. I lost the minecart. Aw, oh well. Or minecart club. No, I'm gonna do this. I don't need boulder hammer. I have rock hammer. What happens if I merge this? Arguably, it became worse. Did it become worse? Oh, that's not bad, actually. I said it became worse, but I lied. Apparently, that's my best weapon. Susuyai Shrine. Alright. I wonder if you can still ride bear and things in this game. You used to be able to do that in Breath of the Wild. If you jumped on the back of a bear before it aggroed, you could ride it. A spinning device. You mean a car? No, you don't spin. You sit there. And what treasures do you... Oh, just arrows. Well, whatever. You know, free arrows, I won't complain. You know, I could build my own. Or I could take the one they already built. Or I could take that one and just make it stupider. That sounds good. Because why not? They said make a car. I said, how about a tank? And that's about how it goes. How do I... There we go. Need one more. I don't even know if adding more of these adds any extra power or anything. There we go. How about this? This seems like a dumb idea to me. But, yeah, let's do it. I like... Wait a minute. Can I... Like, I could do this. But will this work? Alright, neat. I see what you want me to do. Let me actually make sure I have a weapon that I don't care about. There we go. Yes. Alright. I like that. I wish there was a way to steer them, though. Though there might be later on. I've seen this comment, and I'm curious what you think about it, Fluff. If the Zonai were so technologically advanced, how did they lose to Ganondorf? Because I've seen some videos where, like, using Zonai tech, you can make, like, these floating space lasers that kill pretty much everything in the game. And it's like, if the Zonai had the technology to basically make orbital guns, and cars, and tanks, and robots, then how is it that us, who's just some person running around with a sword, can kill the person they couldn't kill? I wouldn't go as far as to say it's been bothering me, but it's definitely something I've been thinking about. What is that? What is that? I don't know if I want to fight that. At least not yet. What? Oh, well. And also, why does Hyrule have such, like, horrible storms? That's another thing that I just was thinking about. Like, all I'm saying is, I've gone out to walk... What? I've gone out to walk my dog with a metal leash, and not even once have I been struck by lightning. Oh, someone died here. Oh, that's a 3, isn't it? What are... Okay, I think we're gonna have to get rid of Barrel Shield. Sorry, Barrel Shield. I know we had okay times. All of which involved me getting my butt handed to me. But, you know. I need a real shield in my life. A shield that can provide for me its shield goodness. I say as I walk around with a large rock glued onto a stick. Oh, why? What's up? Ooh, that was a bad hit. Gotta get them rice balls. Why does he have mushrooms? That's right, let's stun lock him. Oh. Why did they have the mushroom club? Bouncy bat. Oh, no, 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 that's not good. That is good. This isn't good. Oh. Oh, back up. I don't think I'm going to be able to take this on. Okay, Oh, maybe. How about we just stun lock him with fire? Oh no, we're out of fire. Stun locking with fire only works as long as you have fire. It could be. That's right. Burn. Burn. That was an unbelievably cheap way to accomplish that, but you know what? It worked. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of the sword and just go for the claymore. That was close. Oh, what is this? That looks nice. And it did nothing. Alright. Hopefully it does. Until then, though, have a good one. I gotta try it. Well, I mean, it worked. Now, what is this shrine? Maya-chin. Fix device. Ooh, that's weird. How am I spinning like that? What am I supposed to do with ball? Probably that. Oh well. Uh, huh. Okay. Oh. What's this do? What does this do? Do I need to hit this? I'm guessing I need to hit that. Yeah, I still got this. Yeah, it doesn't do anything. So basically there's something else going on. Huh. I might have a thought. 'Cause I'm guessing what I have to do is I have to hit the ball into that target. So then if I put it here, then it's going to go down. No, though. What if I did this? Just a little bit more this way. You know what? No, not yet. What if we did... You know what? Maybe that'll work. Why not? Give it a shot. No. No. Hey. No. There. Oh, wow. All right. That could indeed be a problem. Nope. Where's ball? You tricked me. Ugh. Ball. Now let's try. You know, that wasn't as, yeah. What if it's not that? What if it's this? That did nothing. I don't think they make it that difficult. Maybe it's here. What is going on? No, not that. I think the problem here is I don't know what this device is. I feel like this is important. What about this? Alright. Let's do this then. Alright, let's give that a shot. I was hoping I'd make it before. Oh well. Oh, well. Oh, I see. We can get it. And there we go. Probably should have tried to hit that first, but oh well. Well, that's useful. We don't have any elixirs. You never know when you need something stamina boosting anyway. Where next? I think the next one is the tower. I'm curious to see Gerudo Desert. That was one of the areas I was more interested in before, so... Speaking of which, that doesn't look good. What do we got? What happens if I do this? No, not that. Well, whatever. It boosts the shield. Oh, no, it doesn't. You know this. Did that boost it? No, but it really should. Oh well. I feel like a caveman. I also have a feeling that I am underprepared for this. Why would I knock on the front door? Ow. Alright, I'll go the front door. Ha, that was... I lied. Why would I go the front door? Oh, no, not that. I need... this. Front doors for chumps. All real winners go through the window. No, you don't. Why would I go any way but the window? Oh, no, come on. Don't do that to me. What's this? Dazzle. Can I put that on a shield? Let me give that a shot. Where is... There we go. The fruit charge, break it to unleash dazzling... Alright, why not? Oh. Oh, good. Alright. No, that way. Well, I mean, it does work. Never know when we'll need a little extra. May end up needing that little extra sooner than I thought. Alright, this gets me up here. I might have a thought for this. First, oh, well, or I could do that. I wedged it up there. You know what? That works. It's at least easier for me to get back up there now. That's exactly what I was hoping wouldn't happen. Uh, how about this? That is exactly what I did not want to happen. But maybe. Can I light this on fire? No. Well, that didn't work either. Well, let me get that other piece down. I can remake a little bridge. Well, the easiest way would be... Let me just put this back down. Use these logs to make it longer. Not the biggest fan of that, though, because it's not going to be very good to walk on. You know what? Let's give it a shot. Maybe I can also grab it from hot. Nah, doesn't look like it. How about from here? Well then, how about I just try to... Come on, you can do it. Not only did that not work, it made things worse. I need to get it up on this top bit. Ooh, this thing is gigantic. Well, this is what I did last time. Oh wait, that might work. Yep, and we're in. There we go. I had to actually open the door. I guess that makes sense. And I see that there was a front entrance that I could have taken, but I chose to go the convoluted ramp back door, as one does. Oh, there's Sky Islands here. Maybe I should try to find my way onto one. Let's see what I can... That one looks interesting. Let's aim for this one over here. Oh, there's just a gold apple. Alright. There's another one. Sunday Lion. Where is that island we wanted to... Oh, there. Oh, well, we did survive. Okay, well, there's nothing in here, but, it's pretty. Is this what I think it is? There's a rocket. Oh, well, at least the rocket floats. Wait, what can I do with this? Alright. I almost missed that. I had another idea. Yes. 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 Alright. I don't know if that's useful at all, but I like it. Now, where am I? I wanted to go like this way, so yeah. Oh well. Hmm. Oh, it's the Great Plateau. Yep, heard you, buddy. This would be a good time for... Oh, it's a one-time use. Oh, that's unfortunate. And here I thought Hive Zonai Tech. They haven't even developed multi-use rockets yet. I feel like there should be a shrine up here somewhere. You look like you want to... Oh. Oh, that's... No, where is... There. Actually, maybe I should get a little more distance. Oh wow, you got health. You got health for days. You're not very smart though. No, what I wanted was this. What do I even have? I don't have a lot that can deal with. Well, I have spears. Actually, maybe I should use the better spear. Yeah, I want this. That looks nice. Oh, no, put that away. Don't light everything in the area on fire. I wasn't oh, whoa, no, 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 no. Whoa. Ooh, man. Tree, chill out. I'll leave your apples alone, I promise. Oh, what is... There's a lot of these black bokoblins here. Oh, what is that? I only have one spear. I don't know how I'm going to deal with that. What is that? I kind of feel like I should look at the Temple of Time over there. Or, you know, the non-spaceship Temple of Time. Yeah, okay, thank you for security for smart scanning. Now, I'm doing something here. Are there multiple of these weird flying creatures? I guess there wouldn't be a chest here, given that we probably got the chest in the first game. Oh, there is a statue here. That's good. I did forget about that. Under the water, behind the stone gate of the Great Plateau. Okay, but I need help. Alright. Looks like we got a mission. Under the water, stone gate. Where is the stone gate? That was a farther jump than I thought it would be. Is this a gate? I mean, it is a gate. Um... I like your mushroom hat. Yeah, why not? Yes, I am. Wow. Oh, the Yiga? I was not expecting you. Oh, wow. I was not expecting Yiga Clansmen this soon in the game. You know what? I want to try that again. Oh, what's up? My co-host has something to say about me trying it again? What's up? Let me equip my little Dazzle Fruit shield, too. I guess that wouldn't help with the spear, though. Huh. Yeah, I feel like we need the reach.
Oh. Huh?
I can, yeah, Thanks, but no.
Um. Huh?
Ooh, man. Oh, eightfold blade. Wow, the old weapons are really not that strong anymore. Okay, we're gonna drop this. I want the eightfold blade. Oh, the bananas. I gotta heal. No, I gotta be honest. Coming up here has been nothing but death. This looks suspicious. Armor. What is this? Not really. Alright. Fine. It's nothing. Is this a gate? No, not really. Every noise I hear sounds like trouble. Maybe there might be something on the map. Well, it's not Eastern Abbey. Not the ruins. I mean, I guess it's going to be over here. Well, so forward. I feel like this would make a good... Yeah, I mean, it looks the part. And there is a little body of water over here. I just don't want to be messing with no flying enemies. I don't really see a door. Oh, this looks promising. Do you really think... Do you really think I would fall for that? Grilled bananas. Yeah, sure. I love grilled bananas. Oh, I wish. Matt, what are you talking about? I'm not saying I dislike the... But listen, man, I don't know where you got off thinking I don't like bananas. I have bananas every single morning for breakfast. The only reason I'm not eating the bananas is because there's something I've wanted to do since I've seen the trailer for this game. Now, what I want to do... Eightfold. Well, alright, why not? I mean, it's not really an eightfold blade anymore, but, Black Boko Reaper. Alright. Oh, what is that? We got ice keys? Do we even have any... Grants a low-level attack enhancement in hot places. Well, that's pretty neat. Let's use this portable pot, though. Let's move this over here. No, that's not what I wanted to do. There we go. Now, what do I got? You know what? To me, this is something I would eat. Just fish, mushrooms, peppers. Sounds good to me. Pepper seafood. Alright, well, the problem is that's not what I really needed. Now, I'm gonna get rid of the claymore. So I can't really go up here yet. Wait a minute. Yes. Actually, can I just eat the pet? No, I can't. Oh, hello. I forgot about you guys. Wait. Not that. Wait, why does this have so much damage? Not that I'm complaining. That works for me. Guess we're gonna use the other pot. There we go. Peppers. 12 minutes of cold resistance. Oh, that should do us. Come on. Oh, the motion controls. We're just gonna avoid them. Now I have no idea where I have to go. We're going somewhere. We can always shield surf out of here if we have to. I always really like snowy places. I'm very sad that it did not snow this winter. Like where I live, it almost always snows every year. Well, not almost always. It does always snow every year. Oh. Oh, that's bad. He has kegs. Have fun, buddy. Can he throw the keg? It doesn't look like it. You know what? We're gonna go after him. This isn't working, is it? I did not want to go down by him. Oh, this is bad. Okay, well I only wanted to come here under the assumption that I could get an explosive keg to plaster onto a club. Doesn't look like that's happening now, so we're getting out of here. This didn't turn out good, did it? What the? He just headbutt me. Okay. Nope. That's what I thought. That didn't end well. I also don't know why there are no shrines on the Great Plateau. You know what? Do I have a... Let's get out of here. What was that? Oh. No thank you, sir. We're gonna try to get over here. Well, that doesn't look good. You. Huh. Huh. I remember when Link's only words were, you know, your standard huh, huh, ah. Well, thank you, Bo, for exploding on me before, What is this? Alright. Ice fruit. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, wait a minute. Can I do this? I can use this. Oh. What does it want me to do here? I don't know. I want to try to get to that tower. Best bet is probably here and angling it down that way. And can I go back to these towers? Yeah, I can. Alright. Well, let's head over. I forgot about that. Actually, can't I just... No, that didn't really seem to help, did it? No, that didn't work. Hmm. But what happens... Alright, well. That's too high. Guess I'm just gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way. Food's coming. Alright. What is that? Those are Lizalfas. Now, if I can hold out till night. That should help me for a little bit. That's a Korok thing, isn't it? Wait a minute, did that actually work? Just traveling in the shade actually helped. Alright. Yep. Oh, I missed you guys. I mean, I know you're in the game, but this is like the first one I think I'm finding outside of the tutorial island. Yeah, I don't think that worked. I'm gonna end up using all my stuff and not actually getting anywhere, aren't I? Yeah, it seems like staying in the shade actually does help. I'm cutting it close. There we go. Huh. I actually really like that. That's a nice touch. I don't know if that was in the last game. Alright, now that's how I figured it was gonna work. But we got a few more options now that we know we can travel by shade and not die horribly. Alright. We're getting closer. Yeah, this is pretty much how I play all of my adventure games. Do I really want to go on the top of this? That's the question. That's not good. Part of me wonders if I get hit with the water, is that actually going to pull me down? Oh, this... You aren't hostile. Oh, you're a Gerudo.
Savak. Ah.
Oh no.
Hmm.
Alright. Huh. But yeah, let's chill out here for a moment. We are almost to our destination. If there's Gerudo here, though, then it can't... Oh, that's good. It can't be that hostile. And there's peppers. I want to see what's over here. That's pretty. But I'm here for the tower. Oh, another sun.
Ah. Oh. Ah.
Hmm.
Ah.
I see. Don't worry, good sir. What? Did you... Okay, apparently, do 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 do. Do, 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 do. Alright. That is problem one solved. Do I have anything that uses fire? I can just use flint, though. Uh... And now that we're here, let's make food. Okay, steamed fruit. I was hoping that would have a stamina effect, but apparently no. Should make a few of these because that's good to have one way or the other. How about some bass? Oh, that's really good. Ooh, we got this though. Gotta have mushrooms. You know what? I kind of don't want to do that just because it's good. But at the same time, I don't really need... Oh, wait. Alright. Well, that's not bad. 50 seconds of attack up is not great, but... One more of these. And, not that. We need that. You said there was a platform? Now when you plaster enough weight to it... What happened? Alright. Oh, oh, come on. That is annoying. I'm gonna be annoyed if I'm not at least on top where I died. Okay. Do I have to do all the cooking? Yeah, I do. Well, whatever. That's not horrible. I can just do that off stream. You know what? Yeah, I'll make the thing down here. I wonder if this will be heavy enough. I'm assuming so. If there's 5 crates up here, then... Or maybe they just assume you might break a few. And you only really need one, and I'm just gonna rocket this person into space. Oh well. Let's put this on top. And that's what we'll try to attach that hook to. There we go. Yeah, I was afraid that was gonna happen. I do this? Okay. Um. Um. Yeah, he does need to fix it, doesn't he? Alright, well, we know how to fix this. They're gonna make me do it, aren't they? Alright. No, not that. Where is it? There we go. So note to self, making it a double wide is not smart. You know what? We're just gonna make it a single wide. And I think my first suspicion was right. We don't really need all of them. Fine. There you go.
Hmm.
You good?
Oh.
You betcha. Yeah, please do.
Ah. Ah.
Yeah, great. Right now I can actually do something in the desert for
Ah.
5 minutes.
Oh.
Oh, thanks a lot, Sawson. And actually, we are going to end it here. So, thank you everyone for coming to this stream. This has been Barracuda. And, yeah. I usually stream Monday, Wednesday, and Friday between, well, now it's like anywhere between 8 to 12 p.m. Eastern, but is what it is. But yeah, so thanks again for coming. Oh, and check out Barracuda VODS if you want to see past episodes on YouTube. Or if you're watching on YouTube, come join us on Twitch. But yeah, have a good one, and I'll see you all in the next stream. Bye for now.